Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning to all.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. I'm sharing the screen. So we have started the third chapter also. That is solution of system of linear equation. So I have given you introduction also. So just revise it. That system of linear equation. What is a system of linear equation? This is general system here. This is n equations. Just n equations in n unknowns. So you have to find these unknowns, means x1, x2, xn you have to find out, and a11, a means these coefficients, and b1, b2 all are given to you. So this is a system of linear equation. These are unknown, and this system can be written as in the matrix form Ax is equal to b. So that we have already discussed, and you already know about it. So now there are two methods to solve this system: Gauss elimination and LU decomposition. These are direct methods actually. So in the first part of this chapter, we will do the direct methods, or you can say it is a next chapter also. Means in another part we will do iterative methods. So here by the direct method you will get exact solution. So Gauss elimination, second is LU decomposition. So we have discussed goal and elimination also. So again, we will discuss this method of the Gauss elimination. So to solve the larger system, obviously, if you have suppose 10 equation is 10 unknowns, so then your analytic method will fail, means that Cramer rule, matrix method. So if you apply substitution method, so these are basically easy for the two equation or three equation in three unknowns. But if you have a larger system, then you can apply these methods here. So this is the benefit here, that this is the system, and here ei denote the ith row of the coefficients. Means if I write it as a e1 row, e2 row, e3, you can write it as a matrix form also. So if you write it in the matrix form, just a minute. So write augmented matrix. So write the augmented matrix. That is A is to B, means you write A and B together, or you can write A slash B. Both are same. So A is to B will be A11, A12, means all the coefficients you write it here, and this is right hand side column. A21, A22, AN1, AN2, ANN, and BN. So this is E1, first row, second row, and so on up to nth row. So now what is the second step? Means first is you write augmented matrix, and second is you have to check A11. So this is the diagonal element. These are the diagonal elements in this matrix. So you check the first diagonal element. Actually, we are our second step is to reduce this matrix into the upper triangular matrix. So I should write here step 2 is one is write the augmented matrix. Step 2 is reduce this matrix. Obviously A is to B is not a square matrix, so obviously you will reduce A into upper triangular only. So reduce A into upper triangular. So upper triangular means above diagonal they are non-zero, and below diagonal the elements all the entries will be zero. So upper triangular matrix. So for this we will do step by step. Means what we will do, first we will make the first elements, means first column entry 0. Means actually what is the upper triangular matrix? these should be means this should be non-zero, but this should be zero. These entries may or may not be zero, but this should be zero below diagonal elements. So below diagonal means A11, below A11, these entries should be zero. Below A22, these entries should be zero. Below A33, then below A44. All the entries should be zero here. So first we will work on the first column only, that we will make A21, A31, AN1 0. So for this, we will use first row only. Means we will check A11 should not be zero here. So first we will check A11 is non-zero, and eliminate X1 from E2, E3, and so on up to. Actually, here we will apply operation here. So how to make this element zero? So we will take a E1 minus A21 by A11 into E1. So this I can written as a MJ1, means M21 you can write it. Means I can write it as a notation also. This is M21 E11. Sorry, this should be E2. We are applying the operation on E2 row. So E2 minus M21 by into E1. So M21 is nothing but A21 by A11. And similarly for E3 minus M31 into E1. So M31 is A31 by A11. So here it will be. So similarly, you will write En minus Mn1 into E1. So here Mj1 is nothing but Aj1 by A11. And if I write these all operation in general form, you can add Ej minus Mj1 into E1. So this is the operation to make all the entries zero. Okay, so now it will reduce the matrix, means after applying these n minus 1 operation, because here j is equal to 2 n here. So these are n minus 1 operation. This will reduce the matrix into A11, A12, A1n, B1. So this will be 0. A22. So these entries will change. Obviously, if you are applying the operation, that operation will affect on these elements also. So A32 star, A2n, means I'm giving another notation to these numbers. These entries will change. Sorry, it should be 2, 3.
मैम A32 में जीरो नहीं आएगा?
A32, actually we are making only first column entry 0 na, by these operations.
Okay मैम.
अभी अपर ट्रायंगुलर नहीं बनाया हमने. BN star. So now we will apply on this, means we will make these elements 0 below A22. Okay. So how to make these elements 0? Again, it is E1, E2, E3, so En. So how to make these elements 0? Means I will apply operation on E3 with the help of E2. So don't use E1 here. After using E1 to make these elements 0, means first column entry 0. So don't use E1 to make third row, means second column 0. Because these entries will affect otherwise. So only use E2 row to make these elements 0. So E3 minus, so again you have to divide by A22. Sorry. A22 and multiplied by A32, then multiplied by E2. This is the operation which will make this element 0 only. And here E4 minus A42 divided by A22 into E2. So this way you can write the general operation also, En minus AN2 by A22 into En. So here also you should write if A22 star is non-zero, then only you can do these operations. Otherwise, suppose here in the second step, if you are looking in, if you are making these elements zero, suppose this entry is zero. Suppose this entry is zero. So what will you do? Then you look into the A21 number. If A21 is non-zero, then you find, suppose A21 is non-zero. So then you replace E1 full row with E2. So I'm writing in general here, if A11 is equal to 0, then you find any P number here. What is P here? Such that AP1 is non-zero. Because in the first column, I'm looking for non-zero number. So if I find any, in the Pth row, I'm getting AP1 is non-zero number, then I will replace E1 with EP. So this is the procedure. Then your EP row, Pth row will become first row. Then you apply operation according to that number only, that row only. So similarly for this A22 also, means if you are if you find A22 star is 0, then you replace with, means you will look into A32, A4, don't look at A12 here. So look at A32, A42. So if anyone you find it is non-zero, then you replace with E2 with that row. Okay, so now if it is non-zero, then you apply these operations. So now if I write in general, so it is EJ minus, what is general? It will be AJ2 by A22 into E2. So where J is running from? Because we are applying the operation from third row. So it is 3, 4, and so on up to N. So similarly for A33 also, means below these entries you have to make at 0. So again, if A33 is 0, then you look into other numbers, means other row here, then you replace E3 by that row. Otherwise, if it is non-zero, then you perform these operations accordingly. So now if I write in general, means in general, what will be the operation? So here, if I write EJ, so EJ minus AJI, means that will be double star, obviously, means double star or triple star maybe, means, or maybe if it is more than 3 equations, then your entries will change here according to the operations. AI star, if I'm not writing star here, so it is another values here. So EI. So I is running from 1, 2, 3, and so on up to N minus 1. Just you understand why I is from 1 to N minus 1? Because here we have taken for the first column entry 0, we have used E1, means first row we have used. So here this is the operation EJ minus MJ1 MJ1 by into E1. So E1 we have taken, and in the second column entry 0 we have used E2. So then in the last, if you want to make this element 0, means this element 0, so you will use N minus 1th row to make this element 0, and we are not making A and N star 0. So that's why that is up to N minus 1 only, and J will start from, because here J is, if I is equal to 1 here in the first column, then J start from 2 to 3, 2, 3, and so on up to N. And if it in the second column entries, I was 2 and J is running from 3 to N. So here I is general here. So it will be I plus 1, I plus 2, and so on up to N. Okay. So now this general operation will reduce the matrix into the upper triangular matrix. So A is to B will now be upper triangular. This is approximately equal to A11, A12, A1N is to B1, So these will be 0. A22, A23, A2n, B2. ANN, B. So this is the matrix. So here I can write also, means this is the upper triangular matrix. So we repeat this procedure again and again, then we will get I is equal to 2, 3 to n, and j is running from I plus 1 to n, and this is the upper triangular matrix. So here you can write these BI's entries. Actually, I have written this B1, B2. You can write B1 as a A1 n plus 1 also, because it is n plus 1th column. So you can write it as a A2 n plus 1 also. B AN n plus 1. That is up to you. So now after making this matrix as the upper triangular matrix, so now what is the third step? So this is third step, using backward substitution. So now what is backward substitution? So here you got the matrix here, that is the matrix. So what is backward? You will get the xn value, means because our aim is to find x1, x2 and so on up to xn. So here from the upper triangular matrix you will get xn first. So that is why then xn minus 1, then xn minus 2, then x1. So this way, because actually we are getting the unknowns from the back, that is xn first, then xn minus 1. That's what is called backward substitution. So what is the procedure of backward substitution? So here you can see this is the last equation. If you remember, we have written the system of linear equation into the matrix form, and this is the a11 into x1, means this is x1 coefficient, this is x2 coefficient, this is x3 coefficient, and this is xn coefficient is equal to b1. That was the equation. So now our equation has reduced into, means if I look into the nth equation, so that is 0 into x1 plus 0 into x2 plus 0 into x3 and so on up to ann into xn is equal to bn. So start from the back, means I write xn is equal to bn by an, because that 0 into x1 from the last row of upper triangular. 0 into x1, 0 into x2, 0 into xn minus 1 plus ann into xn, which is equal to bn. So that will gives you an, means xn is equal to an by bn by ann. Okay, so now again, if you want to find xn minus 1, so what will be the last second row? If I write it here, what will be the last row? If I write 0, 0, 0 here, so this will be n minus 1, and it is n minus 1 n, and this is n minus 1 n minus 1. So this is the coefficient of xn minus 1, this is the coefficient of xn, which is equal to bn minus 1. So now you have already found xn, so put the value here, you will get xn minus 1 from here. So here xn minus 1 will be, because it is an minus 1 n minus 1 into xn minus 1 plus
मैम
Yes.
मैम एक बार ये स्टेप 3 फिर से
step 3 using backward substitution.
यस मैम
Actually after getting upper triangular matrix, this is upper triangular na, after getting upper triangular matrix you have to write this matrix into the equation again. Okay, so now we will not write from the first here, from the first equation, we will write the from this last row, means last equation. That is because we got 0, 0, 0 in all places here, other except xn here. So from here, you will get xn coefficient, means xn coefficient is a and n, because it is 0 into x1, na? 0 into x2, and 0 into xn minus 1 plus a n n into xn, which is equal to bn. So all entries are 0, 0, 0 here. You will get xn is equal to bn by a n n from here, from the last row. So once you get xn from here, then you go to the last second row. So last second row, again it is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 up to xn minus 2 coefficient. So it is the coefficient of xn minus 1, and it is the coefficient of xn, which is equal to bn minus 1. So here you will write this number, which is equal to bn minus 1. So now you know xn, because we have already found this xn value. So I will write xn minus 1, which is equal to bn minus 1. This is bn minus 1 minus an minus 1 n into xn divided by an minus 1 n minus 1. So if I want to write xn minus 2, suppose, so it will be, so if I write the last third row, so it will be an minus 2 n minus 2, an minus 2 n minus 1, an minus 2 n, and bn minus 2. So again from here you will get an minus 2, means if I write in general, an minus 2 n minus 2, this is the coefficient of xn minus 2, an minus 2 n minus 1, xn minus 1. This is the coefficient of xn, which is equal to bn minus 2. So you know all, that is xn and xn minus 1 we have already found. So find xn minus 2 from here. So it will be bn minus 2 minus an minus 2 n minus 1 xn minus 1 plus an minus 2 n xn divided by an minus 2 n minus 2. So this way you will find xn minus 2. So can you write in general? Means we got xn minus 1, xn minus 2. If I write x1, suppose, a11 into x1, a12 into x2, and so on up to a1n into xn, which is equal to b1. So now you find x1, b1 minus a12 x2, a13 x3, a1 and xn, which is equal to a11. So can you write xi? Mean in general, if I want to write xi, it will be, because here you can see when you write xn minus 1, it is bn minus 1 here. And when you write xn minus 2, it is bn minus 2. When you write x1, which is b1. So xi will be bi here, first of all. Then minus it will be. So can I write in the summation? Because in n minus 1, there is one entry. N minus 2, there are two entries. In 1, you got n minus 1 entry. So to write I, you have to take n minus I entry here in the summation. So j will running from I plus 1 to n, aij into xj divided by aii. Because here you can see, if n minus 1, it is n minus 1, n minus 1 column, diagonal element. N minus 2, n minus 2, n minus 2. When it is 1, then it is a11. So bi minus, this is the general if you want to find xi. J is equal to I plus 1 to n, aij into xj divided by aii. And here I will be, here you can see, this is xi, and I, first of all, you will get n minus 1. Actually, xn will not include here in this summation. So we will separately write this xn, means if you write this program in the MATLAB, you separately find this xn. Then from this loop, you will find out from xn minus 1 onwards. Okay, so I will running from n minus 1, then n minus 2, then n minus 3, then 2 and 1. So this way you will get the entries. Means at last you will get x1, x2, x3, and all the values of unknown here. So this is the procedure of Gauss elimination method. Any doubt in this procedure?
Ma'am, this is similar to like row reduced echelon form.
Yes, row reduced form. But in the row reduced form, actually, the you have to make diagonal element one now. In that case,
Okay, ma'am.
but it is not the case ना कि diagonal element one बनाना है. It should be non-zero.
Ma'am, and can you please give examples for this?
Yes, yes. So let us do one example. Use Gauss elimination with backward substitution and two-digit rounding arithmetic to solve the following linear system. Two-digit, you should know about the two-digit rounding arithmetic. Remember from the first chapter, two-digit rounding. It means you have to take, in the calculation, you have to take two digits only and with rounding. So to solve the system of linear equation, the exact solution is also given so that you can compare with the solution. So let us find out. So first of all, you write the augmented matrix -1, 4, 1 is to 2, 8. 5/3. So 5/3 will be in two digits only by with rounding. So it is 1.7. 2/3, 0.666. So it will be 0.67. 2/3, 0.67 and 1. So it is 2, 1, 4 and then 11. So this is first row, second row and third row. So now you have to reduce this matrix into upper triangular. So upper triangular means these elements should be non-zero. So these elements should be 0. So in the first column, 1.7 and 2, in the second column, 1 only. So now make these elements 0. So we will apply two operation, means we will make the first column entry 0 first of all. So E2 minus, what will be the operation? Minus 1.7 multiply into -1 divide into E1. Then E3 minus 2 by -1 E1, or you can take plus already E1. So that will make these elements 0. So let us make it. E1 will remain same. It is -141 is to 8. So that numbers will be 0. So now the entries will affect these entries. So if you write 0.67 plus 1.7 into 4, so that will give you this number. And here 0.67 plus 1.7 into 1 will gives you this number. And here apply operation on these elements also. 1 minus 1 plus 1.7 into 8. So that will be your second row. And in the third row, 1 plus 2 into 4. 4 plus 2 into 1. And here 11 plus 2 into 8. So that will be your entries. So 0.67 plus 1.7 into 4 with the two-digit rounding arithmetic. So it will be 7.5. And here it is 0.7 plus 1.7. So it is 2.4. And it is 1 plus 1.7 into 8. This is 15. Yes.
This 7.5 or 2.4 कैसे आया?
Here from this na, because we are applying the operation on second row. Second row में operation क्या लगा है? E2 minus 1.7 divided by -1 into 1 means actually it is E2 प्लस 1.7 into E1 ना.
मैम
तो E2 में कौन सा एलिमेंट है 0.67, so it is 0.67 plus 1.7 multiplied by E1. E1 के corresponding कौन सा एलिमेंट्स है, that is 4, so it will be 4. So you will,
मैम
हाँ
मैम पर ये 0.67 है और मैम ये वही है A21.
हाँ A21 है. A21 means this is A21 ना.
नहीं मैम A2,2 वही है मैम.
हाँ this is A22, yes.
फिर मैम आपने यहाँ पर ये E2 कैसे मतलब लिख दिया, मतलब A2,2.
कहाँ पे?
मैम आपने A2,2 को E2 कैसे लिख दिया?
E2 मतलब मैं ऑपरेशन लगा रही हूँ फुल रो के ऊपर. सो एक्चुअली आई हैव अप्लाइड दिस ऑपरेशन ऑन 1.7 आल्सो, क्योंकि 1.7 पे ऑपरेशन कैसे लगेगा, 1.7 प्लस सॉरी माइनस 1.7, so that will become 0. 1 by 1 लगा रही हूँ ना ऑपरेशन, सेम ऑपरेशन वी आर अप्लाइंग ऑन द फुल रो. E2 मींस यहाँ पे E2 चेंज हो जाएगा, पूरी रो के ऊपर लगेगा. A2 1 पे पहले लग रहा है, फिर देन A2 2 के ऊपर, सॉरी A2 दिस इज A2 1 A2 2, हाँ देन A3 2 के ऊपर, देन एक्चुअली यहाँ 2 3 के ऊपर और A2 4 के ऊपर. दिस इज A2 1, दिस इज A2 2, दिस इज A2 3 एंड दिस इज A2 4. तो मैं सभी के ऊपर ऑपरेशन लगा रही हूँ ना 1 by 1. हाँ सो 1.7 0 हो गया एंड A2 2 के ऊपर ये ऑपरेशन लगा, बिकॉज आई विल राइट A2 2 प्लस 1.7 इनटू कोरस्पॉन्डिंग टू दिस इट इज 4 ओनली. ऐसे ही लगेंगे ना ऑपरेशन, ऐसे तो नहीं लगेंगे कि -1 को इसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, इसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया.
ओके मैम.
So these entries will be 0 9 6 is to 27. So this is again E2 then E3. So now make this element 0. So that is E3 with the help of E2 only. E3 minus 9 by 7.5 E2. So again, if you are dividing it, then in each calculation you have to take 2-digit rounding arithmetic. So this is approximately equal to E3 minus, if I divide it and then take 2-digit 1.2 into E2. So that will reduce the matrix into -1 4 1 8 0 0 7.5, and this second row will also be same. This will be 0. Now third row will effect. So here you can see 6 minus 1.2 into 2.4 and 27 minus 1.2 into 15. So that will change to 3.1 here, and it is 9. Yes. So now this is upper triangular matrix. Our first step is over. First or second you can say it. So next is backward substitution using backward. So start from the last row. This is E1, this is E2, this is E3. So start from the last row, that is 3.1 into x3, which is equal to 9. So x3 will be 9 by 3.1. It is 2.9. And from the last second row, you will get 7.5 into x2 plus 2.4 into x3, which is equal to 15. So 7.5 into x2 plus 2.4 into 2.9, that we have already got 15. So x2, if you calculate it, it will be, so it will be 1.1. So if you solve it, means in the multiplication you have to take 2 digits, then in the subtraction again you have to take 2 digits, then in division you will take 2 digits, then you will get 1.1 here. So in the from the last row you will get minus x1 plus 4x2 plus x3 is equal to 8. So you put all the values here, then from x1 you will get minus 0.7. So if I write it together, it will be minus 0.7, that is x1, 1.1 x2, and 8, sorry, this is 2.9, this is transpose. This is your answer. So now look into the exact solution. What was the exact solution? X1 is minus 1, so correspondingly we are getting minus 0.7 here. X2 is 1.1 and x3 is 2.9. So here you can see we are getting the approximation. Although it is a direct method, we are getting the approximation because these coefficients are in the decimal and we are using 2-digit rounding arithmetic. If the coefficients are in your natural number, then always from the Gauss elimination, you always get the exact solution. So this is the approximation because of the rounding and chopping only. Otherwise, you will get the exact solution from the Gauss elimination or LU decomposition also, because these are two direct methods. So only approximation you will get from the chopping and rounding only. Means if the coefficients are in the decimal, then only you will get the approximation. Otherwise, you will get the exact solution from these direct methods. Any other doubt in this example? So actually here we are using rounding arithmetic. So sometimes it is not the case you will get the good approximation always. So sometimes you may get the worst approximation also. So let us look into the one example here. This is the example. So we will apply Gauss elimination only into the system. But here you will see our exact solution is not matching with our approximate solution. Means there is a lot of difference between the approximate solution and exact solution. So that is because of the rounding and chopping only. So then we will, so how to get rid of this type of a problem in Gauss elimination also. So then we have some strategies. We will apply that strategies to overcome this problem. So first of all, what is the problem here? What are you getting from this system of linear equation? So suppose this is a system, this is 2 equation in 2 unknown. So A is to B. So first you write the augmented matrix 0.003000. Here, what is the statement? These are the 2 equations. You have to use 4-digit rounding arithmetic. So you have to take 4 digits only. That's why they have taken 3, then 000, because these are significant digits. 59.14, 59.17, 5.291 minus 6.130, 46.78. So this is first row, this is second row. And our exact solution, please look into the exact solution also. X1 is 10, X2 is 1. So now our aim is to reduce this matrix into upper triangular. So make this element 0. Only you have to make this element 0 in the 2 cross 2 matrix. E2 minus, what will be the operation? E2 minus 5.291 divided by 0.003 into E1. So that will give, this operation will gives you, here it will be 0.003, 59.14, 59.17. So this term will be 0. This number will be 0. So now if I solve this, so then take 4 digits only. 4 digits, it means you have 1764 E1. If I solve this and take 4-digit rounding only, it will be E2 minus 1.1764 E1. So apply this operation, that will be 0. So now what will be the this entry? Minus, so if I write it here, minus 6.130, because operation was E2 minus 1764 E1. So minus 6.130 minus 1764 into E1, 59.14. Solve this, and then in each calculation you have to take 4 digit also. Minus 6.130 minus. So if you multiply these two, it will be 104,322.96. Actually, this is not a 4 digit, but how to maintain 4 digit in this case? So minus, you cannot neglect 1043, means you cannot write 1043 only, because it is 1,44,322 number. So you cannot write 1043 only. So there is a method to write it. So first you write 1 point, means write in the floating point representation, 1.0432296 into 10 raised to power 5. Okay, so now you write minus 6.130. Now you can write this number as a 4 digits only. 1.043, 2 is less than 5, so I have to do rounding here. So into 10 raised to power 5. So now how to subtract these two numbers? So either you make this number, obviously you have to make this number as a into 10 raised per 5. So this will be negative 0.4 times 0, 6130 into 10 raised to power 5, so that we can subtract this number from this number. Otherwise you cannot subtract these two numbers, na? Because it is the multiplication of 10 raised per 5. So minus 1.043 into 10 raised to power 5. So at last you will get minus 1.043 into 10 raised to power 5. So this is your entry. Now similarly you will get this number also, E2 minus 1764 into E1. So in this entry you will take 46.78 minus 1764 into 59.17. So again you write 46.78, multiply these two numbers, you will get 104,375.88. So again you write 4 digits only. So you have to write 1.0437588 into 10 raised to power 5. So let us make it also 10 raised per 5. So it will be 0.04678 into 10 raised to power 5, and then minus 1. Let us make it 4 digits only, 404, because we are doing rounding here, into 10 raised to power 5. So it will be minus 1.044 into 10 raised to power 5 if I solve it. So it will be minus 1.044 into 10 raised to power 5. So this is the upper triangular matrix now. So use backward substitution, using backward. So what will be your x2? X2 will be minus 1.044 into 10 raised to power 5 divided by minus 1.043 into 10 raised to power 5. So if you divide it, you will get 1.001. Please look into x2. It is 1. That is acceptable because it is 1, and you are getting 1.001 in the approximation. That is good. But here you can see 003 plus 59.14 into 1.001 is equal to 59.17. So what are you getting? Sorry, it will be x1. So what are you getting from here? X1 plus, in the multiplication you are getting, if you multiply these two, it will be 59.20, 59.17. And we have not done any mistake here. You can verify also in later. So 59.17 minus 59.120 divide by 0.003. It is minus 10 because 59.20 is negative. It is bigger than that 59.17. You are getting minus 10. So your solution is minus 10 and 1.001. And look into the exact number. This is 10 and 1. This is positive 10, and positive 10 will satisfy this equation. But here you're getting negative 10 and 1.001. So, but where is the problem here? So actually we will do that strategy in the next lecture, means how to get rid of these type of problems. Actually, you are getting the approximation because of the rounding only, rounding and chopping only. Okay, so for the this lecture, you type this question. You have to apply 4-digit. This is simple question. 4-digit arithmetic you have to apply, and Gauss elimination. Sorry. This system. And exact solution is also given to you. Okay. Any other doubt? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.